Hey, Alexus, celebrities and flawless man. Welcome back to another podcast episode. We're going to have a raw and uncut conversation. Explain if they wanted to, they would, but we have a remix. If they wanted to, they can't. Like, we have to be more compassionate with people and understanding where they are in life and the different things that they are facing. We expect so much more out of people, and we don't even know what we expect or what we need for ourselves. And so we're going out there trying to fill a void, trying to fill emptiness, whatever type of pleasure, or we're looking for happiness, and we don't even know what that is, where that should be coming from, and it should be coming from us. Happiness and all of these other things, and joy and peace, these things should be coming from us. Since we are unaware how to get those things, we often seek those things from other people. And what tends to happen is we feel like they should be doing something. And what often happens is they cannot do that thing because they haven't learned about that thing. We're expecting someone to love us, but they can't love you because they haven't learned about love. We're expecting someone to respect us, but if we look at their character, they don't even respect themselves. How are they going to respect you? So this is where the compassion comes in. This is where the analyzing comes in the relationships, the past, present, or our future relationships are going to be perfect. But when we analyze our present and our past relationships, then we have more compassion. This is where we don't get bitter, because then we forgive and we say, you know what? It's not that they did not hurt me. They did. But I am strong and I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I'm going to still choose to love, because it's an option if you want to be bitter or if you want to be loving. I'm going to forgive that person. And we know that forgiving is for both parties. It's for you and it's for that other person, but more so for you. And then when you forgive, you begin to attract people that do things. But if they wanted to, they could. If they wanted to, they can't. We can't keep expecting people to do everything that we need. And first of all, this is where all of this note taking and stuff come into play. Everybody want to keep talking about write down your American dream and all of the things, girl. But hold on, we have to back up, because we have to talk about what do you need. Every time somebody is with you, they don't need money. Every time somebody is with, do you know, people just be needing eye candy. Sometimes people just be wanting somebody to be with them to look good, and they don't care about nothing else. So we have to break down what do you need, but it starts with us. What do I need? Well, I know I just don't need no fine man to be with me to be no eye candy. So now I'm going to break down what do I need. I need someone that's going to be a leader, and we're not going to get into all of that, because again, you want to be careful on what you begin when you write these visions and you make them plain. You don't want to give them out to humans or these other spirits that's out here. Figure out what you need, because everybody don't need, like if someone is in a baby mother, baby father relationship, they might not need you to come in and play the mother of that child. They might just need you to come in and, just kick it with them. They might not need you to watch their kid. They might just need you to come in and probably cook dinner for this one night. We have to find out what people need, and that's all done through communication. So sometimes they can't do it if they wanted to. Sometimes, or a lot of the times, people cannot receive what they even need because they have yet to figure out what that is. When you come into someone's life and you're happy and you're loving and you have all of this positive energy, this person is negative and they trying to figure it out. They always in survival mode. You might even be in survival mode, and they don't know what they need. You begin to give, pour, because you're thinking like, oh, I have what they need. Come on, Jesus. See, when we begin to be more compassionate, we get the secrets that the Lord was talking about. When we begin to pay attention, we get the signs and the wonders. When we begin to be slow to speak, come on, Jesus, and quick to hear, like I've been doing, because I can talk. I listen now. And sometimes people think I'm not even paying attention. Baby, I'm pulling the gems. I'm getting all the tea, girls. Because when you listen to somebody, see, the one thing, you know how everybody keeps saying, men are simple, men are simple. They are. They are. And women are a little more complicated, but I'm a little simple too. When you listen to what a man is saying, you're able to see what he needs without him having to do a whole list. And then now a woman is able to move around. An example, I spoke with a friend of mine and I heard him. We don't be hearing people. We be feeling like we listening, but our mind already be so sidetracked. How can I give you what you need? And I don't even know what I need. How could you do what you want to do? And you, like, everybody have free will. So of course, if they wanted to, they would, but can they do it? Sometimes we be expecting from people that can't even do it for themselves. So no, they can't do it for you. Friend and I had a conversation and I heard him. We don't be hearing people, we just be listening. No, I heard what he said. He don't need no mother. He don't need nobody playing for his mama. He don't need nobody playing for his kids' mama. He don't need no homeboys. He don't need you coming around being no masculine. He just needs you to be a female. When we listen and we're more compassionate and we're not trying to do things with evil intentions, you will hear what people need. And then that's how you will go ahead and you will work that relationship. We assume because everyone was brought up in survival mode, or a lot of us, or have a lot of trauma that we have yet to uncover and heal from, and just be comfortable to know that we have the same body and some of those things are going to stick. But because we don't have balance in some of those areas in our lives, we don't know what people need. We don't hear people. So we go out and we give, or we get attitudes when we're not giving back, or when we're not getting because we're not giving it to ourselves. Alexus Love Beauties and Flawless Man, if they wanted to, they would. But can they even do or give you what you really need? We have to stop. Come on, Jesus. We are around a lot of people when their cups are empty, and we're expecting them to pour into us, and they can't even pour into themselves. I know we hear this a lot, and it's so cliche about yourself, love yourself, da da da. But when you tap in for real, it is all about you. It's all about you. We are one of the most important beings that the Lord created. It doesn't matter about no bird, no cars, no. But you know what? Again, if they wanted to, they would. Or can they? Sometimes when you see people when they grow up with these materialistic behaviors and that's all they focus on, and they'll put material before their health, they'll put material before their life. That's how they were grown up. You are able to see that objects are in the mirror closer than they appear to be when you look at people's heart. Not how fine they are, not how bad they are, not how much money they got, but when you listen to their communication and you look at their heart, you're able to tell somebody that's genuine or somebody that's playing on your top every single time. If they wanted to, they would, but sometimes they can't. Alexus Love Beauties and Flawless Man, the thing that we're learning on this channel is compassion. We're learning about love and forgiveness. And it's not that somebody played on your top and they're getting away with it, but we don't want to worry about what's going to happen to them. I'm going to tell somebody, I ain't even going to say that. People be so pressed though. I was finna say something, but never mind, because we don't worry about that here. But people be so pressed on what God going to do to their enemies. You just make sure you're not an enemy. Come on, Jesus, this is a good podcast. You make sure that you're not an enemy. You make sure that you're not nobody else's enemy. You don't want no beef. You want to be able to walk in your city, baby. And you make sure that you're not an enemy to yourself. Come on, Jesus. Listen, the Lord and I going to get into this because that sounds like something else. That sounds like another conversation now. Okay, we're going to leave it right here. I'm going to ask this question. I'm going to ask the Lord, and we're going to come back with another podcast, the Lord's will. If you are an enemy to yourself, if you're treating yourself badly, you're not taking care of yourself, is it a possibility that you are God's enemy because you're not taking care of yourself? And God told us to love ourselves?